Today we've got the Q style inspired AK. This is a project I've been working on for about a year and a half now. Something I'm really proud about, so I wanted to bring it out to the world. No, this is not approved by Kevin Brittenham. No, this is not, Q ready, right? This is just a project that I wanted to do. This is an SBR format, so do have the paperwork for it. Also have a Diligent Enticer 30 cal can on the front, so we'll be shooting suppressed, unsuppressed today, and then also be shooting a little bit of Subsonic as well. So I've got some 220 grain, and then I've got some 255 Hornady Subsonics that we'll be shooting today too, which is super fun. I did get a great deal on a Trijicon 4X ACOG, couldn't remember the name of it. So I've got that slapped on there, but let's take a little bit more look at the build itself. This is an AK P07, started out as a regular furniture PSA pistol. Don't come at me in the comments because I know I basically had a fun project with a PSA. In my opinion, this has been the most reliable AK I've ever had. No, it is not a $2,000 arsenal, but it has still been really a lot of fun for me to tinker around with. So I was able to get a Q shorty stock that actually goes on the Q Honey Badger. We have one of those today. We'll kind of get some comparisons here in just a minute, but I did get a custom Cerakote job done to mimic the same color format as a Q Honey Badger. I do have a mod light up front used as my Sotec light, which is great. And then again, Diligent Enticer S. I got SLR handguard here, and I do have a KNS adjustable gas piston in the AK as well. It's kind of going to help us hopefully with cycling today. So we're going to get into some shooting and really just see what this looks like. But again, this is a very fun project of mine. This is something I've been doing for a really long time, and I'm excited to put it to fruition today and shoot it and share it with you guys. Thanks. So we're going to start with 124 grain subs. I want to make sure that this thing is going to be cycling correct before we throw a can on and do some subs. So we got some Supersonics running right now. We'll go ahead and rack here. Also first time using the ACOG, so sort of scoped it in for a little bit of a lesser distance. So we'll try this out right now and see what kind of mix up we have here and go from there. I do have to pull this in just a smidge because I have not gotten this completely finished. I'm going to make it to where the stock actually goes down like a Q. But as of right now, this is kind of where we're at. So we're going to give it a shot, hope that it cycles, and mess with our gas a little bit. Uh-oh. Got our first mess up there. That's all right. That's the new gas system. All right, so what we'll have to do. All right, weapon is on safe, which is great. We are going to, on the fly, adjust the gas system here. This is something that you basically have to do with a KNS adjustable gas system. So if you take a look here, we got a KNS adjustable gas system. Basically, I'm going to start, it's all the way at the top closed out now, but I am going to move it all the way to the front and go back 5 clicks per time to make sure that we can get reliability from a cycling perspective. So we're going to throw the bolt back in, hopefully, and that is not what we wanted to happen, but that's okay. We're learning on the fly today. This is the first time that I've ever used a KNS gas piston as well. So this is a newer style experience for me. I've also not shot this AK since it was been in this almost completed format. So this is definitely an experience for me. Okay, cool. Let's give it a shot again and see if we're cycling a little better. If not, then we'll go the opposite direction. Nope, okay, no cycle. So we're gonna try this again here. There goes that round. We're clear. We're gonna take it out, and then this time we're going to go the opposite direction. Since last time we had a couple of cycles, we're gonna clear it all the way up and just start there and see what happens. This might be a little overgassed, and as you know, if you're watching this video, AKs are traditionally overgassed alone by itself. So this will hopefully solve our reliability issue. I wouldn't call it a reliability issue. It's just being able to get the gas exactly where it needs to be, so that you can start shooting suppressed and still have some fun. Still got a little bit of hiccups there. All right. So I think we figured out exactly where we needed to be from a non-suppressed shooting supersonic rounds through this. So what we're fixing to do is we're fixing to throw on the Diligent Enticer suppressor. We are also going to use an alignment rod to make sure that everything is concentric. And then we're going to start shooting some subs 255 grains out of this. And then once we're done with that, we're going to try it a little bit of longer range, see how it holds up, and go from there. Awesome. So I've been using these alignment rods, obviously, if you're going to shoot suppressed out of an AK, just because you have to have a face mount to be able to, I guess, make it concentric, or as concentric as it can be. Other rifles like a Q Honey Badger or any other 300 style blackouts that are not 7.62, that are not a traditional AK platform, you definitely want to make sure it's concentric. So to my knowledge, this is as concentric as it can be. So we're going to give it a try and hope that nothing goes wrong. But these are the 220s, 250s. For some reason, I feel like I left them at home. I couldn't find them, but that's okay. So we're going to try with the gas all the way up, just as we did with the Supersonics, and see what happens, and give it a shot and go from there. So wish me luck. Wow, are you kidding me? I don't know if it's cycled or not, but that is, it did not cycle, but that is okay. Try it again here. Wow, are you kidding me? That is awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, so with that being said, we do know that and I got a little malfunction there. I'm not sure how to clear that. Safety on. That would have been smart for me to know. Okay, so we know that the gas on that is not bad at all, right? We've got to open that up a little bit. So we're going to open it, but that to me was super quiet. So we're going to go 5 clicks per back and see if we can get a cycle out of these two. And you know what? I think that is deserving of taking some hearing protection off and figuring out whether this thing truly is hearing safe. Because I have a feeling it might give a little bit of a ring, but I also think that if it cycles, it should be quiet enough. But if not, we'll learn the hard way. Wow, that is the first Hearing Pro safe AK I have ever shot. That is fantastic. Okay, and we're still not getting cycles, which is okay. So we're gonna turn it back. We're gonna run it down a little bit still. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do this one more time. We're gonna open it up 2 more 5 clicks. So a total of 10 clicks. And then hopefully this should do the trick for us into getting some cycles here with the sub ammo. All right, put this guy back in here. That hurt, ow. Okay, let's give it another shot. Gotta love a hearing safe AK. Still not setting. Try it one more time. Nope, still not. That's okay. All right, so now we're gonna just fully open it and see what comes of it. And hopefully, once it's fully opened, we might get a cycle. And you know what? If not, I've seen that people have struggled with Hornady style ammo before, where they just don't cycle very well, especially in a suppressed AK. So, you know, if it doesn't suppress well, then that's fine. I'll take it as I can, and you know, hopefully just continue to enjoy the Supersonics that are suppressed, which was what we'll get to next. So we're gonna go ahead, try this again. And still not. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'll take it because it's still fun. Maybe there's a way for me to figure out how exactly to get this thing to cycle. But you know what? It's super quiet. I mean, this thing is super, super quiet. So we're gonna save the rest of these for when we go up a little bit higher, just so we can hear from where we're shooting and go from there. But now we're gonna shoot some subs through it, or some supers. All right, great. So we obviously couldn't get the cycle done there with the 220s, that's fine. We're gonna go in with some regular Supersonic 124 or 123 grain and just see what, you know, the sound signature is, maybe with Hearing Pro off. I have a feeling it's still gonna be loud. It's still gonna give that ear ring, that ear pop, but there's only one way to find out. So let's give this a shot and see what happens. Yeah, it's definitely gassy for sure. Obviously handguard's getting pretty hot, but it is gassy. Just for the fun of it, I am gonna pop my ears here. I know it's gonna be pretty loud. I can hear the ring on it. But why else get a suppressor? You know? Also pretty gassy, like I said. I don't know if I should dial this back down a little bit, but we're gonna see how loud this here pop is. It's probably gonna be pretty rough. Oh, look at that. My ears are saved because I just shot all the ammo out of that mag. So we're good, but that was the showcase of the Q AK. Like I said, here in a little bit, we're gonna go up, try to do a little bit of long range, maybe with the suppressed, the 220 grain subs, but we're having some fun. This is a very fun project of mine, something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I'm just glad to be able to share it with you guys. So you'll see us up top, getting a little bit more longer distance, and go from there. All right, cool. So we're up here at, I would say, 125, 150 yards-ish. We actually have no idea, but target is down yonder way, and we're gonna run some more Supersonics through this just to see if, you know, how far the distance is traveling. Obviously, this handguard is very hot. We've only put maybe, I don't know, 90 rounds through it, and this is pretty warm to the touch. So I might be holding here from this mag. I've never shot this 45 round mag. I'm also shooting some pretty nasty ammo that a buddy gave to me. It's just some Tula steel ammo. Pretty nasty, but we're gonna see if we can hit the target that's down the way here. And you know what? Prior to shooting earlier, when my mag ran out, we never got to try this without Hearing Pro, even though I know it's gonna crack pretty loud, but all you gotta do is just give it a try, right? This is probably gonna hurt. Absolutely not. A little bit of a ring there, that's pretty brutal. I'm gonna throw her down on the ground, get my Hearing Pro back on, because that sucks. That is no fun at all. And I don't think I'm hitting anything from up here either. I actually don't think this ACOG is scoped in well. So we'll do the rest of this mag here, see if we can hit some steel. Awesome. So all in, we finished out here with the AK, the Q Honey Badger AK. And this thing is a fantastic piece of work for me. This is something that I've been working on for a really, really long time. I'm super excited for the way it turned out. Obviously, I know shooting subs through 7.62 by 39 not only is expensive, but sometimes it doesn't make sense. And I'll tell you, with the sub that I did today, I was actually really happy about how it performed. Obviously, from a cycle perspective, we struggled a little bit, but that's okay. I'm still having a lot of fun shooting this with the Supersonics going through it. And not only did we have to get its original big brother, right? We've got our Honey Badger 300 Blackout here from Q, and it just had to match it up with the AK itself. So I'm excited that I got to share this with you guys, and hopefully there's another video coming out soon of some other stuff that we're doing. So thanks.
I don't know it.